Welcome to CultureCast podcast. I'm your host Ziani, and I am here with Julio and Terrence. And today we're going to be talking about what are some of our childhood hobbies. So, Julio, if you want to kick it off for us.
Sure thing. Childhood hobbies. Was very rambunctious as a child. So I would run. I would fight with my brothers. Um, I never got into sports officially as a child.
Mm.
Just video games, and I donated so much of my energy into that. But yeah, I would just play, go outside, hide and seek, tag. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And Terrence?
Hey Z, thanks for having me.
Of course.
I had tons of childhood hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Some include a lot of sports, not the conventional sports though, not like basketball and football. I did like stuff like martial arts, like taekwondo,
Oh, wow. Okay.
and I did tennis, and I did soccer. I also liked a lot of artsy stuff, so I was always like drawing, painting,
Mm.
and I like to run, play hide and go seek outside too. So those are my childhood activities. Video games as well.
Oh,
We had
yeah.
all type. We had a Wii, we had the Xbox, we had a PlayStation, we had everything.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of me, too. I was in the Wii player. I was the number one in Michael Jackson. Don't play.
Oh no, that's my
Just
game.
Dance. Ooh.
So I would always beat all my family members in that game. And then, of course, I was like the artsy crafty person, too. I always like to draw. So I think that kind of drove into like what I want to do now. So that's my next thing. Like, how did that develop into you as being a young adult now? So is that, are some of your hobbies still the same, or do you see a change since your childhood?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. No, most of my childhood hobbies didn't, I guess, transfer over to my older age. I've developed new outlets for, kind of investing my time and energy into them.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them revolve around, physical sports, outdoors. For a very good time in my life, I was very big on hiking.
Mm-hmm.
I love nature, and I think it's really cool. Right?
Yeah.
And you asked how it has kind of influenced me as an adult
Yeah.
creatively.
Mm-hmm. Or anyhow, any.
My creativity for me, I've never thought myself as being creative. I just really like energetic towards things,
Mm-hmm.
So those. I'll give you a quick analogy, but like when you want something from your parents, and you're like, okay, how am I gonna get this?
All right.
And you come up with like 10 reasons,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, okay, this is my strategy, right? So that's just kind of how I looked at it. I looked at all the permutations and possibilities of what could happen, or what I could create, or what I could use as fuel to get whatever I wanted. And that's kind of how I see creativity, as a mental exercise with which I pull from my knowledge bases, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah, the more I experience and the more I live life, the more creative I become, I suppose.
Love that. Love that. Terrence.
Yeah, so for me, I use right now, currently in my life, I use everything I feel from my childhood as far as like creativity wise. I used to go to these centers a lot growing up, or like people would call them like summer camps or aftercare centers, and we would always be allowed to like express ourselves culturally, whether if it was like dancing, or we're doing artwork, or even like spoken word singing. And there was a time in my life where I didn't really explore that stuff, even though I knew it was something that really piqued my interest. And whenever I finally started to shift my focus back to the things that brought me joy as a child, it's when it really started to click in my mind. And it wasn't always money first when it comes to that kind of thing. You want to get paid for what you do.
Mm-hmm.
But me just giving out my time came back in such a rewarding way. Sometimes people are always looking like for themselves, but if you offer yourself to other people, 9 times out of 10 they remember that, and they want to bring you on for more of their different adventures, or more of their new what's the word, their new job opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that was kind of the direction I was gonna go to. I didn't really take up dancing, although I am like the dancing queen with dancing games, but didn't really take up that.
Michael
As
Jackson
a
didn't teach you
right,
enough.
no. But no, as I got older, I was just got more into my creative side of doing like photography and being on film sets and stuff. So,
You enjoy
yeah.
photography?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's
When did you get into that?
so like right out of high school, so about 7 years now. I've been doing photography. You know, of course, get better as you progress, and I still feel like, you know, even though I've gotten a little better at it, there's still progression to go. So, but yeah,
What's been your favorite job so far with doing photography? Have you done it professionally?
yeah.
What's your favorite job so far?
I mean, as far as like what style to shoot.
What style to shoot, and the shoot you've been on that was like, oh yeah, this is for my memory bank?
Oh, I guess definitely being at events is like the number one thing for me. I don't know. I like doing that. And not because I'm in a Greek organization, but I like attending like the MPAC premiere shows and just like the atmosphere there.
That's
pretty
cool.
So yeah.
How has it influenced your outlook on life? Or the way you interact
Being in
with life?
photography?
Being a photographer.
It just made me look at things like totally different. I have a totally different lens.
Lens,
Yeah.
pun intended.
Pun intended. The way that I see things, really, it's just like anything that I look at, I see beauty in it. And I just love being able to show people that there is beauty within themselves. So yeah,
That's nice.
Yep. So what hobbies are influencing you all right now?
Okay, right now I'm reading, writing, and playing guitar.
Cool.
Yeah, and then training physically my body. So that's
Cool.
keeping everything bubbling.
Yeah.
For me, acting is one of the most prevalent things that I did as a child that I always knew that I would bring into like my adult life some way, somehow. And it's been opening so many doors. Everything from Warner Brothers Studios to game shows. I've been having a great time doing that. So it's honestly opened my mind to new horizons. Now I want to be my own film creator, and I want to be, a showrunner on a show. I have so many different aspirations now when it comes to the industry and my outlook on it. So yeah, that's a lot of creativity from childhood has been brought forth because I truly believe that there's still value in art, and I believe that art is healing, and that it's very therapeutic to the world. Art, it's an imitation to the real life that we live each and every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's really important that we support the arts, and come to places like YMF and create.
For sure. I agree with that. But yeah, like I was saying, photography is one of the things that I do. I guess it's not necessarily a hobby, but yeah. Well, cool. This has been the CultureCast podcast. Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for Julio and Terrence. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, Z.